Mark, a 1-0 defeat away at Wealdstone, the first defeat of the season. What's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I'm disappointed for the players and the supporters because I think we deserve to get something from the game. The first half, they're relatively dominant. They scored an early goal. The last thing we'd said when they came out of the dressing room was we'd be under the cosh because we know how Dino's teams play. They go 4-2-4 and try and get after you and get lots of free kicks and high up the pitch. So we were a little disappointed. We were on the back foot a little bit in the first 10 or 15 minutes. They've had a couple of other decent chances, mostly strikes outside the goal area, and then we've eased ourselves back into the game. A little change at half time. I thought the second half we good value to get something from the game. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. I think we're a little bit unfortunate not to get a penalty for David Pratt, but that's football, comes and goes. Overall, disappointed is the word that I'd use because it's a difficult place to come. They've scored 4 in 2 of their games, so they've got it about them. Obviously got some good players, a lot of experience as well. But disappointed we haven't won the game, but certainly encouraged, certainly by the second half performance.
First game for Curtis and George Rigg back tonight. How do you think them two got on after their first game?
Yeah, well, Curtis moved into the game nicely, as you'd expect. He's got a lot of experience. It's a big step just to suddenly come in and start playing. He hasn't played for a little while from his injury, and then he was away. He hasn't done that much training, but he's grew into the game, got better and stronger as the game went on. So that's the worst game Curtis will have because he'll only get better and better as we know what he's all about. And George Rigg, he's gone on some fresh legs. What we get with George Rigg as well. Again, we can turn around and rotate and keep some people fresh ready to go again on Saturday for another difficult game. But I'm pleased with the performance. Disappointed because we didn't really deserve. I thought we deserved to get something from the game. But credit to them. They've taken their chance. They've got a lot of threats going forward. And we're going to come to places like this when we have to batten down the hatches, get people behind the ball, and be disciplined. And I thought we were certainly in the second half.
From the game for the weekend, obviously Will Richards, he obviously was playing and he got a broken arm in the process and obviously carried on playing. What's the latest on Will and how long do you think he'll be out for?
I think, Will's got a cast on now. He goes back in 4 weeks' time and then they'll reassess it. But he could be out for 2 months maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we can get him organised in a light cast and get him playing in a few weeks' time, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. So do we miss Will Richards? Of course we do. He's a top defender. He defends properly, does his job properly. But we've got good replacements. Teams get players that get injured, and we'll move on and look after Will. Of course, Will, but hopefully he's back sooner than later.
On to the weekend, obviously away at Hungerford Town, obviously a big game for the team again, obviously a team you're very familiar with. What's your preview ahead of the game on Saturday?
Well, Hungerford, I've done well. They're a difficult team to play against, difficult place to go to. Full of life and energy. Work their socks off, and they always produce big performances. I don't know how they've got on tonight. I think they've played at Bath, so we'll wait and see that later. But we know that quite a lot about them. And saying that they've got quite a few new players, but we know they'll have a shape and a discipline, and they'll know all about us for sure. So a difficult game. Hopefully we can take plenty of supporters there as it's just up the road, and we can urge the Bulls on for another 3 points. Hopefully.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
No problem.